Hello, everyone. My name is Kelly,
And I'm Max.
And I'm Zach.
and we are neuroscience students at Washington State University. And today we are going to talk about our sense of smell. Now, when we say smell, the first things you might think about are good smells, not so good smells, or maybe smells that remind you of someone or something and bring back memories. But as neuroscientists, we want to think one step further and ask some tough questions. Like, how does our body detect smells? What is a smell? And how can we smell so many different things? These are all tricky questions, but using neuroscience, we can answer each and every one and learn the secrets of our sense of smell.
It's important that we go one step at a time. So first, a little background. To detect smell, we use our olfactory system, which is just a fancy way of saying our smell processing system. This olfactory system is located deep up inside of your nose, just underneath your brain. It is made up of a very special type of cell called olfactory cells. Olfactory cells detect the different chemicals that compose smells. These chemicals are called odorant molecules. They float through the air, up into your nose, and attach to the olfactory cells at places called receptors. Notably, each of these olfactory cells has only one type of receptor. This is very important to remember. Scientists have done a lot of research on this subject and have found about 1,000 different types of receptors. This may seem like a lot, but when you think about it, there are way more than just 1,000 different smells. There's mint, coffee, bread, cinnamon, perfume, flowers, garlic, bleach, rotten eggs, gasoline, smelly feet. We could do this all day, but you get the point. There are certainly more than 1,000 smells. In fact, scientists estimate that we can smell around 1 trillion different smells. That's more smells than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. By a lot. That should make you think. How do we smell so many things with so few different types of receptors? Well, there are a few rules about how odorant molecules and our olfactory receptor cells work together.
First, olfactory receptors do not have a favorite odorant molecule. Many different odorant molecules share features that allow them to bind to the same receptor type. But this does not mean that all odorant molecules can bind to any receptor. Second, odorant molecules do not have a favorite receptor. As we showed you already, the features of the odorant molecules allow them to attach to the receptors. Each odorant molecule can have several different types of these features, and they are not all the same. This lets one type of odorant molecule bind to many different receptors. And finally, as you may have already guessed, the things that we smell aren't usually made up of only one type of odorant molecule, but instead a combination of many different types. This means that each thing we smell activates multiple unique patterns of receptors at the same time. So, if we change the combination of odorant molecules, we can drastically change the smell that is produced. For example, if we take away the green odorant molecules from the smell of flowers, we can change it to the smell of goats. In summary, these rules of many odorant molecules being able to attach to a single type of receptor, each individual odorant molecule being able to attach to many different types of receptors, and smells being composed of combinations of odorant molecules make up what scientists call the principle of combinatorial encoding. Altogether, this is what allows us to smell and accurately tell apart almost 1 trillion smells using only 1,000 receptors. And so, it is combinatorial encoding that is the secret to our sense of smell.